You don't just walk into rooms. You prepare for everything that might go wrong inside them. And what you call being independent is the exact thing keeping you from ever truly relaxing. You step into a room and pause for half a second, not enough for anyone to notice, but enough for you to scan. Someone laughs too loudly. Someone else hasn't said a word. You adjust your tone before you even speak. You tell yourself you're just observant. But your body feels slightly tight, like you're already responsible for something. You don't want to feel that way, but you just don't know how to turn it off. This isn't about personality. It's about what your brain had to learn way too early. If this feels familiar, stay with me for a minute. Because what you're doing right now didn't start here. It started somewhere you didn't get to choose. You walk into a room and you don't relax. Your eyes move before your body does. You're not just entering, you're scanning. You notice who's quiet before anyone even speaks. You catch the shift in someone's tone before they even finish their sentence. And you adjust your posture, your voice, your energy without even thinking about it. You call this awareness. But this isn't a gift your brain chose freely. It's pattern recognition built under pressure. Growing up, reading the room wasn't optional. It was how you stayed one step ahead of something going wrong. Your brain learned to predict emotional shifts just to avoid the fallout. The cost? You're never actually present. Instead, you just feel responsible. Your mind is constantly whispering, "Something's off. I need to fix it." The truth is, you don't enter spaces, you clear them for danger. Pause. Transition. Tone. And you didn't learn how to do that in a calm home. There was a moment you stopped being taken care of. No one announced it. It just happened. You're standing on a chair in the kitchen. The counter is way too high, but you've done this before. The house is quiet. A kind of quiet that doesn't feel safe. You don't call for anyone, because you already know no one is coming. You open the fridge and build something from whatever is left. Not because you want to, but because it's time. In that moment, your brain linked action with survival. Doing something meant reducing the chaos. The cost? You didn't learn how to ask. You only learned how to handle it. Your mind is constantly whispering, "If I don't do it, no one will." Pause. Emotional hit. That is the exact moment usefulness replaced your childhood. And your brain never forgot that equation. Now you answer questions that haven't even been asked yet. You fix problems before they're even visible. At work, you finish tasks before the deadlines even feel real. You say yes before checking if you can actually handle the weight. You sense tension in a conversation and immediately shift the tone. You don't wait to be needed. You remove the need entirely by doing it all yourself. Because your brain is running constant simulations, if this goes wrong, what do I do? The cost? You never actually rest between moments. You stay in a permanent preparation mode. Your internal logic says, "Better I handle it now than deal with the fallout later." But here's the truth. You're not ahead of the curve. You're just bracing. And this is where it stops looking like strength. People call you self-sufficient. They say you rarely ever need anything. You solve things before asking for help. You minimize your own needs the moment they show up. You say, "I'm good," even when you're breaking inside. Because needing someone feels exposed, and being exposed has never felt safe for you. Your system equates dependence with risk. So, it removes the need to depend on anyone, entirely. The cost? No one ever fails you, but no one ever really reaches you either. Your internal voice warns you. Don't rely on them. You'll only regret it. The truth is, you didn't become strong. You became unreachable. And the hardest part is, it actually works. You're the reliable one, the easy one, the one no one ever has to worry about. Teachers loved that you handled things on your own. Bosses trust you because you never complain. Friends lean on you because you always show up. But no one asks what it's costing you, because on the outside, nothing looks broken. Your survival pattern has blended perfectly into socially rewarded behavior. The cost? You don't get supported, you get used. Your mind tells you, they need me like this. I can't change, and that's the trap. You were praised for not needing care, so now you don't even know how to receive it. Try doing nothing for a moment and watch what shows up. You sit still and you feel something tighten in your chest. You reach for your phone. You start thinking of something you should be doing. Because without being useful, something feels missing. Your identity has fused with your function. Doing became the only proof that you actually exist. The cost? Rest feels unsafe. Stillness feels empty. Your mind starts whispering, if I'm not useful, then what am I? Stay there. Don't move. That feeling isn't laziness. It's withdrawal from a role you never actually chose for yourself. And this is where the real choice begins. This was never about you being too mature. It was about you becoming useful early enough so that no one felt they had to take care of you anymore. You're the one who notices first, adjusts first, and carries the weight long before anyone even thinks to ask. The truth is, you didn't become independent. You became someone no one felt the need to protect. If this is you, don't feel the need to explain. Just leave a comment about one moment you remember having to handle something way too early. And if you want to understand what else your silent patterns are doing, stay here. Next time you walk into a room, notice this. Are you actually there, or are you already working?